see how this goes. Ah, yes, of course. OBS remote doesn't work. Okay. So that's what we can do. Okay, looks like OBS remote was taking up some of my bandwidth, which I did not suspect. Okay, so we've got our stuff ready. Right, Okay, what I'm going to do next, I think I was going to do some refactoring now. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't too best pleased with in terms of code. Let's get rid of that to-do list. Island creator. Okay, so basically this can be refactored out. Let's see. Private void. What do I call it? Add connected island range. So we've got int start row index, int end row. And int column. So this can be refactored. Target index. Don't want start row index. I want rows before. After. Column. Int. So I need to add. Wow, that's actually a lot to refactor. Almost don't feel that it's worth it. I'm going to wonder if every island should know where it is. Would help debugging. Okay, I'm gonna do all this again. Actually, redo this. Where'd I go? What the heck? Where does it go? So let me just comment this out first. Actually, you know, Guild. I haven't said anything. Okay, put that back. Just going to revert that. Decrease the line, reset selected line. Yes. Boom. Yes to all. Okay. So in the creator script, what I want to do is image size. So I'm just really distracted by trying to prove what I've got here. In the private. Okay, color index. Get some settings for that. So get some public int. Oh, that's not it. It's just that. Get okay, so I've got my getters. The column. Maybe there's in some way to make this magically more responsive and faster, because that would really make my day. What are the ping times are like between this and that? Anyway, that's I've got that. Scale position, island crater, region size, island component. Dot set run index column. So one of the things that always runs in the past, especially working on sort of grid-like games, is occasionally you'll get these two mixed up. You get column and row, just you swap them around in one function, and it takes you absolutely ages to find out where it. So figure. What if I should use vector 2? The vector int 2 in Unity engine? Okay, let's float. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, I'm gonna keep like that for now. If I do run into this problem, hopefully I won't, because I've got some. Oh, we'll have some testing later on, but it should be okay. So, so we've got. It's not null. Okay, so I've got that. Does that compile? Yes, it does. Oh, sure. So I'm just thinking. No one. Just do what I've got. Okay. I need to start getting distracted by my setup. It's not that important, really. Alright. Back to refactoring. So target row, target column. Still need to know what the target column is, but since the island. Good. Oh. Row index +1. So we got as minus rows before, minus rows after. Probably be safer to check against itself. So what I really want to do in here is actually let's go next to the island. And sorry, wrong language. And this. Make sure this is not equal to itself. And that's simplified. So now I can place all of this by an island target column, which would be this current column. Number of rows before, -2. And then replace this by target column -1 +1. That replaces all that code. So there we go. All nice and neat. And that will all compile first time. Which it does surprise me a bit. Okay. Argument range index. Typical. Okay, double clicking this should have taken me to the line of code. And that's because the line of code doesn't exist. Okay. Wait. I think I took out too much code. Yep, I have. That really... should have been that. Target column, mgrid, yep. Let's try again. Okay, cool. So click on these, click on... No, that's not good. Now I'm glad I wrote this debug thing, because now I'm not wondering is this working correctly, because well, blatantly it's not. API. Oh, I know why. Because someone's trying to be too clever. Okay, let's try again. Insane. Oop, that's a bit too much. That looks wrong. Yeah, so adding that middle one, which I don't want to do. So go back in the code. Is always either the island we are. Part of me wonders to just enter the array of like 2D coordinates. Let's go. I want this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, this one, this one, this one, and then loop through the thing and just take all the offsets, because that just makes more sense. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that for the moment. But this feels dodgy. Oh, hey Paul, how you doing? Welcome back. We've got a slightly different setup, so give me a shout if anything sounds wrong or looks wrong. It'd be much appreciated. How did your late night coding session go? Oh, you know what? I missed out on there somewhere. Okay, finish refactoring. Press on Jupyter codes to do. Connect to island in island creator. Yeah. So, Paul, what are we going to be up to today? C#, that's it. What tools are available for C#? That's a very old article. So, as I mentioned yesterday, I was looking for a C# static code analysis because I wanted something that I could run it before I check in and see if I've done anything dodgy. Goalport, yeah, I'll probably take a break at some point. I've been at this for about an hour. Yeah, how far did you get last night then with your coding session? So the reason why I'm looking for static code analysis is because what I can do is check if I'm doing something silly. So what it does, it passes through all the code and checks for things like, have you done a for loop that actually doesn't run because you put the comparison in the wrong direction, or if you've duplicated code, if there's like logic that's been duplicated across either multiple scripts or multiple functions, that type of thing. So pretty handy if you manage to find a good static code analysis. Yeah, hover. Oh, there must be a good one that's free. Okay. Trying to see if I can find a nice free or cheap one. Sign up for free. Test of line publication. Plan for easy steps. Start original upload build analysis. Okay. That sounds a bit dodgy. What? How much does this cost? Where's the link? Ah, there we go. Thought so. Must be open source. Joy. Nope. Unfortunately not. Code that target as well. Was that mentioned before? Excellent, but check on. Okay, let's see what these are like. What if something that runs on Windows as well? So I made the Microsoft one, that should be probably better. I'll give you 2 seconds, I just need to turn on light. A bit dark in there. That's better. Okay. Okay. There must be one that exists that is not that runs on Windows and is relatively free. Why isn't that one? Surprised it really doesn't recommend one. Compile one, recommend, can fix more. So actually, can I run? Does Visual Studio have one? That'd be a yes, but it doesn't like to run past it. Okay. There's maybe more trouble than it's worth. Price. I can spend a couple of minutes just looking for one now. I'm just going to have to pass. Visual Studio Code. Visual Code Analysis. Don't know, but you're blocking the end of the page. There we go. Okay, code analysis driver warning. So yeah, go. There really isn't. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this off stream. There must be one. You know what? For source code static. Oh, how? What? Really? Yeah, it's a bit chilly down here as well. About how long? How much is it? About 15, 18 degrees outside, and just cloudy. I guess. What have you got up there? Have you got rain? Interesting. That looks too old. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. Right. Gonna skip it because it's gonna take too long to set up. Okay, and I should be coding. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next? Done all the island stuff. So got all the islands connected. All the make sure that each island has its own connected island. Oh, it knows about its connected island. So all I've got to do left. I guess I could always start. I could actually start making the game now. I should put in the gameplay in. That's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what am I gonna do? So just think about what my next steps are now. Okay, so I'm black. Oh, more colors. Okay. So right now I have all these connected. Actually, you know what? Let me run the game. I've got a predefined grid here. I'm gonna draw it here. Okay. So this is going to be team. This is going to be team one's base. This is going to be. Probably that one's going to be. So we do the first and last tile as the bases. What I'm going to do is. All right, I have to give each of these islands names now, but I thought about this last night and trying to think how can I put text on this because this is going to be tiny. I suppose I call them A, B, C, D, E, F, G to begin with. How many islands have we got? 6 times 13. What's 6 times 13? That's weird. Okay, that did nothing. 6 times 13. I suppose God, Windows better not ask me, do I like the calculator so much that I want to rate it? Say 78. Oh. I don't know, I can't want to give them names, but I don't know how to get a name on there that's legible. I mean, even looking at, I mean, I'm going that's like maximum full size. That's still not very legible. I mean, I could probably put in. So drawing this. What can I put in? I can put in. What, 5-letter word in there? Or maybe getting smaller. I'm going. Oh. I mean, I can't even write in that small. Yeah, that's not going to work. Because originally I'm going to have these as potential names of users or something like that. Or even names like famous cities or worlds, but I can't do that if you can't read it. You know, for the moment, you have the numbers. Okay. So for the moment, rather than okay, now how do I get 3D text on to Unity? Is there something that already exists? Unity. Text mesh. Two stripe fonts, download the window fonts, so control two stripe font. It's from text property. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how legible it would really be on site 720p screen. Yeah, that's true. Okay, for the moment, I just can quickly put in some numbers because I really want to see what the game would look like as a prototype, and I could suppose I could polish this a little later. So, character comment, sure. So, what does that look like? Project. No worries. See you in a minute. I'm going to create a new scene. Actually, not. I'm going to rename this scene to be Game World. Can I rename it? Oh. Rename? Yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to create a new scene. Save it. Oh crap, I forgot to wear my glasses again. So I was actually watching the stream back yesterday to see what would look like, what I looked like on stream. And turns out I've got really bad sitting posture, which was not good. So hopefully today I'm extremely conscious of what my posture looks like at the moment today. Okay, got sandbox. What I'll do is prefabs. I'm prefab. Okay. There's a quick way to zoom in. How do you center view? So just going back through the headlines. See if there's anything interesting. Okay. Okay, Unity3D. Can't seem to get my glasses around my headphones. There. Okay, focusing with orbit zoom. Oh, I can use alt. So I go through all shortcut, alt, right, drag. Nope, that's not it. I'm sure there's a button that allows you to. Nope. Okay, zoom, hold orbit, fly through mode, isometric, plasmatic. Lock view to selected, find selected, or frame selected, F. Okay, I've completely lost where everything is. There we go. Is it meant to frame selected? I swear to God, there must be. Okay, Aaron, he's arrogant on the move and faces up. That's all I'm doing. So, do this. Go here. Hit F. I'm doing something wrong? And that's lying to me. Can't believe I can't work out where this object is. Okay, can someone tell me what I'm doing wrong? Save. I'll go back in again. Okay. Actually, can't find this object I've just put into the world. It's embarrassing. Welcome back, Port. Welcome to... You're watching me struggle to find an object I've added to the scene. So I've created a new scene, added a new object so I can mess around with the prefab, and now I can't find it. Apparently hitting F is meant to frame the view. Oh. Okay, that didn't work before. Select it. Oh. Okay. Anyway. So I've got this new scene object. For a reason it's black. Don't know why, but hey. Anyway. Black. Okay. Not entirely bothered. What I'm looking for is adding some text onto the component. Okay. What we're gonna do? Add component. There's a text mesh, I think, was it? Can't add to because it conflicts with mesh filter derived component. Say what now? Okay. Plan B. Create new object. Create empty. Call it island. Text mesh. There's a child. Add component to. Let's see how this looks. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. Why is it all the way over there? Okay, I think I need something a bit smaller than that. 20. Rotation along the x-axis. 90 degrees. How high is it off at the moment? 100. So this is that. Kill, there we go. So vertically. Still too large, but that's what I'm looking for. So what will be its text? Alignment left, make it center. So no matter how long it is, it'll just be centered. It's not centered. Anchor. Center. So it should be 0. So it expands. Perfect. Okay. Craft line, nice space in. Actually, they're going to be double characters, so this could be either flattest character. Okay, and all I'll do is apply that back to the prefab. So now both of these items are in the prefab. Save the scene. And here, play. So what should happen now? I've got a whole bunch of 0 zeros. Perfect, except I can't see the zeros. Why don't I just take out the light? Don't really want the light. Not quite wanted either. Don't really want any shininess. What's the default material at the moment on the prefab? Want it to be flat. Alright, I'm going to, in about 5 minutes, I'm going to take a quick break for a bit. Keep forgetting how long I sit and stare at the screen. It's actually quite a long time. Okay, we've got cast shadows on. Don't want to receive shadows either. So, default prototype. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to create new material for myself. What do I want? Let's use grey. Just cause. Okay. Nope, that's not great. Why did you just sort it out? It's called. Oh, that's alpha. Whoops. Okay, got the murky grey. Metallic, 0, smoothness. Flat. Okay, let's see what happens. I'll give it this. Mesh, receive. And, apply it to prefab. Okay, cool. So no shininess at all. You want to change the other materials as well while that's it. Completely flat. Make you completely flat. Save it. Play the game. Go back to scene. Enough. Why? That's it. Okay. So grab one of these randomly and test what it looks like. Kill. Oop, so safe by accident. Kill. Okay. I'm going to shoot off for a bit. Let's spend like 5-10 minutes on a little break. Actually, you know what? I can just write this now. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Had myself a snack to eat. Quick bite. So I'm no longer hungry, which I was about 10 minutes ago. Okay, let's get the party started. Okay, okay. Island, so. God, I bad to scroll all this. Private. So, blah, 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 blah. So give itself a reference, so I don't have text mesh, data, text, island name. And what we're going to do is, excuse me, the scenes. Actually, can I edit in here? Might be able to just do it in here actually. Text mesh island. Might be able to just. Can I do that? Wow, I can just do that. Perfect. That's relatively straightforward. Yes, I am back. And ready to go. So, had a little walk around. Well, I say a little walk around, as much walking you can do up and down the hallway. Had a little think about what to do next and how far I probably could get done tonight. So what I'm going to do is, once I've got these names up, quickly do a quick and dirty UI so I can visualize the different phases of the game. So the voting phase, the resolve phase, back to voting again. That way, at that point, I can start doing the game logic in terms of switching between the phases, putting in players, doing all the voting, and all that jazz. And hopefully, I should be able to have a simulated game pretty soon. Hopefully by the end of tomorrow. Let's see how we go on. So, thinking caps on. So, data text mesh, island name, yada yada. Wait, start. Change the input. Change the blue. I connect to the island. Don't want to do that. So here. This is where we want to change it. Ideally, I want let's say nothing. So just an example. Oh, it's got defense program. Data not equal to. How to do string formatting in C#? Dun. Remarks, yeah. String dot format. Cool, that looks easy enough. Gimme. Right, this is a new change. What's going on here? Oh wow, okay, so Google's new VR headset, I say new VR headset. Excuse me. They've done a reference guide on. Google aren't actually making a headset. They're making a standardized platform, so standardized hardware schematics for VR. Also, they're getting Unreal 4 support, Yeah, there's a whole bunch of hoo-ha about this App Store ban. Apparently, one game that promotes one thing's fine, but the other game, similar thing, different country, is not. That's a bit weird. Unity is now supporting the Google Daydream VR platform. That'd be quite good, cool. Be interested to see how that turns out. Oh dear lord. Uber doing the self-driving platforms. Self-driving platforms, sorry, self-driving cars. That's gonna be interesting. Right, there. Enough of that news. Text mash, stringing, can I just do, enter? Nope, that doesn't do what I thought it does. I thought string was a data type. Oh wait, I think there was a, sorry, I just feel like I want to just quickly tweak something in the editor. Is it a mini map? All languages scroll bar. Ah, map mode. Here we go. What's wide like? That's cool. Okay. So this is like a mini map. So instead of having a scroll bar, you can see visually where your code is. Which is quite handy. Why didn't string a class type? I have no idea why it just recommends me to do that, but hey. I thought string was a class type. Is it? System. So system.string? Here we go. String s, island name, string, no, the current price is not an ounce. It is cool. So by the name, string format type, yeah. Oh, cool, good. And now I need to just set it to something. So data name dot. It's a set text. Ah, text. Nope, that's not a function. Will you show me? Oh, cool. That looks really nice. That looks very nice indeed. Very, very nice. Oh, weird to see how that scans. Like it was like a little tiny island almost. I could imagine a little giant just walks across it, but no, that looks really good. Good job, man. Okay, so we've got 0, 12. Okay, so 0, 0. Yeah, people don't. What I've noticed is that people really don't understand how long games actually take to make. It's not just simple as easy putting two things together. There's quite a lot of work involved, and people underestimate that. And sometimes people underestimate people unless you're game developer yourself, it's hard to understand how much work is actually. I'm trying to think what makes more sense. Does it makes more sense to be 0, 0 up here? Or is that right? That's not that. I keep getting caught up in like things that don't really matter at this stage. Too much perfectionist. Alright. So I've got the iron name. What I want to do is scene code. I feel like cheating here. I feel like cheating a lot. I know. I'm trying to find some. I'm trying to figure out some way to be able to add the iron name to a database. Don't remember this song being on my playlist. This is a bit wordy. Okay. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. I had a bit of cough and fit. Island name. Okay, cool. So it's the island name. So what I can do now is create a getter. Sorry, my chair's bugging me. On the next break, I'm going to tighten up the chair. The recline's a bit soft. Doesn't give you the back support I want. Okay, so island game. Okay, row island name, etc. Get island name. So an island creator. Because this is a good place to get the store the names of the islands. No, it should be this. So island should not change name in the middle of a game. Shouldn't been fairly operative. And really it's just cache. Okay, equals new list. There we go. Wrong string. Okay, actually, yep. Don't need to know the array yet. So then fix up, well, I fixed up the data. Have to connect a row. Rename that to post island creation. Because I'm going to also island name cache dot add Just gonna rename that because island.island name sounds wrong. Cool. Okay, so I've got island name, yada yada. So now I've got a list of island point. Make sure it all works like it should do. Perfect. Okay, going to put this in. So one thing I'll do, as you probably notice, I do regular commits. This is so I know at any one point what stage my code is at, and I can revert back quite easily. For me, it's very, very important to have regular commits. So you can, because what I've seen some people do when they do a whole bunch of work, start the day, do a whole bunch of work, they get to a point where they've gone, okay, this all works, change another bit of code, and then suddenly it all breaks apart, but they don't know what code they've changed, and they got no safe state to revert back to. They got no safe state they can revert back to during the day because the last commit they've done was in the morning. So it's usually a bit of hassle trying to figure out, okay, let's go back through the code, debug it. It takes a long time to go through that code. Whereas if you do regular commits throughout the day, then you could do just a simple diff to the last known commit and they go, all right, yeah, I've changed this code, I've changed that code, and this is where it's gone wrong. It's a lot easier to work out with, it's a lot easier with regular commits to work out what has changed intermittently and to debug what's going on. So, don't know what renaming, add a prefab. So, add a text mesh to the island. So text mesh to the island prefab. Generated island name base of group. Kilia. Right. I'll be right. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just need to sort out this share because it's going to drive me. Okay, that's better. Much better. Now I've got actually some back support. Okay. Oh. Okay, what are we up to? Name. Oh, right, I can do a very basic UI, so I could show what phases the game is in. So there's going to be 2 phases of the game: voting and resolving. Those are the 2 main phases. There's some other phases as well, like game start, etc. But that's not the. We don't need that just yet. So what we're going to do? What we're going to do? What are we going to do? How do you do UIs? I haven't done UIs for ages. I had a great tutorial for how to do the canvas stuff. Yeah, I know. I should really write this down. I might have to get a Trello board up and just go actually list all the things I need to do. I'm still pretty much just winging it at the moment, which is unlike me. And normally I'd like plan things down to a T and go, right, I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do that, then I'm going to do that. But with this, it's very rare that I started from blank. Normally I'll start working on an existing code base where I'm just sort of adding new things or extending stuff, so I've got a starting point. Hasn't been a very long time which I started from no code whatsoever. And honestly, a bit scary. UI. So just looking for a tutorial to do with Canvas. Oh, here you go. Found it. Okay, here we go. So this was a tutorial admittedly for 4.6, but as remember, tutorials updated. Okay, so get started, create menu scene. Okay, so these are add canvas, image, event system. Create 2D object, canvas, right. How do they add canvas to this? Oh, UI. So canvas. Okay, cool. What's that doing down there? Is that what? Oh, I see. Okay. I should move my canvas slightly out of the way. Gonna move you. Way out of the way. Okay, so we've got canvas. Yep. No, that's not what I wanted to manage what I just saw a minute ago. Sorry, the scroll was driving me nuts again. Why don't I have a scroll wheel option? I've got snap to, display rate, painted ritual. Huh. That's really annoying. Just get a cheap mouse and plug it in. Alright. Okay, no problem. I'll have to deal with later. Okay, so I've got canvas, yeah. UI, the event system. Again, winging this very much so.
This space
Tell input, vertical access, submit button, cancel.
going on forever. It's expanding. The more you
Let's just get something working very quickly. Text.
the more difficult it is.
So text,
Asking questions.
phase title,
Everything falls
phase, phrase.
apart. And yet it
Is
hasn't
that
got
spell
the
phase?
floor to fall.
So without the H?
If space had a concrete floor,
How the hell do we spell phase?
it'd be pretty dangerous stuff. But it doesn't.
That's phrase. Phase? Yes, that's right, but I'm not looking for wedding dresses. No, thank you. Not yet. Phase. Best fit, yeah, aerial. That's fine. Cheers, port. Okay, so I've got that added. Is in Sensor World, as expected. Yep, cool. So I can add this up here. And to anchor it top left, I guess. And then anchor top left. Okay, so I've got hello world, bold 16. Line spacing, rich text, truncate overflow. Have it white, everything's better than white. No, not red, white. White, there we go. Okay, face style text. Top left should be a lot bigger. 20. What does it look like? That's fine, that's readable. Top, yes, horizontal. Actually, I want best fit. Wow, okay, maybe not best fit. How big do I want it to be? 320 should be fine. Can I change the pivot point? Okay, cool. Let's go with that stuff. Anchors top left. Oh, wait, anchors. I forgot how this works now. System, yeah. Set native size, anchors min max. Canvas scalar. Okay. Transform, rect transform. Anchors. Sure, this has a gear somewhere. Okay, I see. So stretch. Okay, in the middle. So there's always in the middle. Well, that was like fun. How do you do that? Placeholder text. Am I missing? Am I just like missing this gap? Am I just doing this wrong? Why do you feel I'm doing this wrong?
Come along with me.
So I just want to try dicking around with like moving out the layout. It appears I can't.
Ready?
That's going nuts. I thought I'd be able to tweak around with these settings. Huh. Really? Okay, yeah, leave it up. I was curious about this. I'm less so now. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I realised I just quickly.
Ready? Go.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, just sticking around with stuff on the side. Okay, facings. So, 1, 2. Float, not float. What is that? A text renderer? It's what I'm looking for specifically a text. Okay, I see enough. Canvas, face, title. Oh, not quite what I wanted. Huh. What is it then? How do I reference that? Where's that? Correct transform, right text. From Unity? Got text data. Maybe it's text asset. Is it text mesh? Not really text mesh either. Oh. Unity3D, canvas, text. Let's go. Ah, that explains everything. Okay, so I think I've hit a different list of audio tracks. Yes, I'm not playing these anymore. Feels much. Okay. Okay, cool. On the frame, white curry world. Text place first, and then I'll link it in here. Oh. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Text thing, yeah. So in the script. Oh wait, that's been an item creator. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Check code. New script. Game phases. I should have done it here. Never mind. Static public static. Public static, string. Yeah. Public static string. Here. Actually, why not a string? I can do enums, can't I? Okay, do enums. Enum data, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Make it private. Game phases. Okay, so I got that. Public, private. Private game phases. That should equal idle for the moment. Trying to figure out what I want to do here now. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Private. Boy. Change phase 2. Game phases. Next game phase. Dun, 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 dun.
Jack it up.
So they want to. So if they try to change it to itself, then something's. New is new. Oh, phases. Phase equals. And then I use the assert dot is true. Use the engine dot assertions. It's true. New phase. Try to change to the same phase as before. Okay, so it's true. It's new phase. Try to change phase. Be good to actually have the. Okay, go. It's new phase. Okay, so new game phase equals, and then also change the text. Oh, right, okay. This is what I wanted to strings before. Yep, let's create a function. Private void. Wonderful. Update. Oh, cool. Do you have pictures? Report. Build up phase title. Let's update phase title. Okay, phase. Okay. Game phase case. Game phases dot. I will. Boot in. That's not how it works. Then I've got default, which I want to. Is it always? Let's take a look. Ah, cool. Looking good, looking good. Have you got a character walking around yet? Is that 2-string? Yeah, it's 2-string. That's quite handy. Control cannot fall. Wait, it breaks. Ooh, that's tricky. Having like first and third person at the same time is quite tricky because switch between it. Mainly because in third person, you got issues to do with camera. So obviously the camera's a little further. Oh, so I forget this. Yep. Here we go. So in third person, you always have a camera that's always tracking like behind the player, and that can get tricky because the camera can like collide into objects and whatnot. And there's quite. And I remember having issues, things like you haven't changed the level layout because sometimes the camera is not very friendly with it. So you normally have sort of wide open spaces or try and avoid like narrow corridors, narrow turns, because you can end up quite easily just like colliding with the wall, going through a wall, and then so going back into the first person again. So in your first person view, you probably want to have a different level layout because it feels better from a different camera perspective. So that's quite a big challenge. I remember back at, I think, which one was it? One of the Harry Potter games. For both games I worked on, we had one person concentrating purely on the camera, so working out. So he had to work out what controls to give the level designer to control that camera. So we gave the level designer different control setups for the sort of third-person camera, and because it was a movie game, obviously we had to make the level layout exactly like the movie set. So we had all the movie blueprints for Harry Potter, and that proved to be quite challenging because you got some staircases which are really, really tight. Like there's a spiral. I remember one particular thing. There's a spiral staircase where we had to basically go from third person as the character hit that staircase, flip the camera to vertical and so let's follow it down. It's always follow it down in the middle, so the character went round the camera. That was pretty tricky. You want to make a character but use first person camera with arms away. So yeah, generally what happens is when you go from normally when games go from first person perspective, third person, is when it hits its first person, it actually hides the character model and puts up the more highly detailed arms and weapons and whatnot. And when it zooms back out, it turns the third person character back on and then zooms out. So you kind of flip between two models. Tricky stuff. Okay. Okay. So face string, yeah. What's the sex string? Sex. No, okay, face. Was it something tied to text? Canvas tied to text? No, it wasn't even M. It was just data, wasn't it? Data canvas face tied to text equal. Oh, that's not it. Okay, so always have to be careful with placeholder text. Again, it's sometimes very hard to guarantee when it get the title, sorry, the text gets updated, and we've had cases in games where you can see the placeholder text like for a couple of frames, and you just go, "Huh?" as a player, because you notice that's like really changing. So usually better to go from nothing to something rather than from a placeholder to something, even though it makes editing a tad harder. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Odd. Okay. This website has Africa. Yeah, it's pretty tough. I think the Unity Asset Store has some placeholder 3D avatars, if I remember correctly. It has that robot. I remember having a robot you could probably use. I think I did a quick dirty prototype with lots of the Unity robots. Ah, Maximo. Oh, order. Oh yeah, because I moved it, but not set the canvas text. There we go. Silly. Don't realise. Huh? So I'm going to do web player. Have I just got a really old version of this now? Should I update Unity? Oops. I should really update Unity. I'll do it later. For the moment, not to work on. Okay, so idle. Cool. Commit the stuff. What should I call this? Okay, yes. You're right, Port. I'm being an idiot. I'll do that in a second. Oops. Let's see. Honestly, I used to be a professional. Yeah, still make mistakes like this. Okay, Unity. Added canvas UI. Add canvas UI with title text for phases. Yeah, it's kind of weird being on camera because now I'm on camera, I'm now conscious of everything. It's like I'm like, okay, now I'm blanking. Nuts. So add open scenes. Oh. No, I still have the same problem. Interesting. What the heck's Tizen? Curious. Oh well, I'll do that later. What version of Unity am I on? Okay. What version of Unity is out? I think that is very recently. So Unity 5, previous 4 my account. Can you tell me what version I'm on? Okay. I'll do that later. Okay. Achy back, achy back. Okay, so I've got the phases, got the canvas. Okay. So public float. Actually, data voting. Actually, yeah, data voting around. Session time, session length, phase length, seconds, because 100. So that's defaulted down to 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds, there's a vote. So voting starts for lasts for 10 seconds. It's data. So split between 3 different phases. Voting, sorry, not 3 different phases, 2 different phases. Voting, then resolving. Update. Do I get update time? I'm trying to figure out what I want. Do I want to accelerate time or do I want to? Let's deal with this first. Private. Does update time give it in seconds or floats? 30. Let's go to in data time. Data time is in. Time in seconds. Okay, cool. So it should be an int. Private. And time 6. Phase started. 0. Okay. So time plus equals time dot delta. Time dot. Rise and float. Fine. Plus delta time. That is phase, yes. Okay, so got times this phase, phase. Times this phase has started. Guess we just find that state machine. So. Okay, so going phase idle, yep. So should really change phase 2. Update. Okay, so update phase thing does absolute phase because well it's idle. Very rare is gonna actually hit that thing. Update. Okay. Kill. Oh man. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we've got at the phase idle. If m time target is more once again data then change phase to resolving and then do something here and change phase back to vote it. Okay, So this doesn't really basic, goes in, out of 2 phases. I want to add a canvas button. How do you add the canvas buttons? Oh, did I just close that tutorial down? Sod. Okay, buttons. How do you do buttons? Got my UI element? Yeah. Didn't even work out how to do that. I'm sure I didn't have that before. Oh, I'll change the pivot. Okay. Wow. Okay, add certain top button. Okay. So for me, we'll choose game. This is so game object, canvas UI, button. Ooh, no, don't want to do that. Okay, what do I want this? So I want it bottom left. Okay. Alright, stretch. Nice in. And button images. Let's be fast about that. Okay, with the default one somewhere. UI manager script. Button start. Okay, there you go. Okay, button start, on click. That seems easy enough. Okay, easy peasy. So on scene, just control the entire game. I want to go. Doesn't it be public? Oh, might be able to make a private void. On start button click. What actually gets passed? Okay, on top button click. Okay, check if make sure the game status is actually in idle first. If so, then change phase to voting. There we go, that should work. So this stops us from pushing the game button too many times and causing all kinds of havoc going on. So, this is empty plus runtime only. Idling, not encrypted. Scene controller. Game world scene controller. Enable, GQ alert, kill, invoke, send message. Oh. Does that be popular then? Oops. Okay. Game object. No. Game object. WTF? I think that's right. Scene controller, yep. There we go. So there this goes. Hit start game. Then voting. Probably quickly flash. 10 seconds. I should put a timer here actually. Okay, I'm gonna put a timer there because it's gonna drop me nuts not having one. Game file text, copy paste. Phase. Voting. Type. Okay. Actually, doesn't matter where it is. Okay, change this to a special condition dot text. Format this formatted. Formatting. Actually. That's kind of what I want. Oh. That's pretty cool. Okay. Dot text. Webcam device. Okay, not what I'm looking for. Time to string. Okay, so nope, that won't work. I've got to assign it. Scene controller, but cut down. Start. That really should be going down. Easy fix though. But data. Actually not. Just two-faced time. Oh, sorry. Didn't see your message. I was too busy focused on the text. So, Paul, do you know the best way to create a character and make animations? I unfortunately don't. I've done it before, but I'm not as an animator. I think I've done, what I used was it Mechanim? I think it was Mechanim. Mechanim? So there's a kind of like a state-controlled animation system. Here you go. So, don't know about the characters, but for the animation control, I'll definitely use this, which is a kind of state-controlled animation system. Allows you to blend between certain states. So, for example, here, if I zoom in a bit. So from, let's say, the idle state, it can only go down to aim and idle, turn left or turn right, or wait in, and then it goes round into kind of like a. So once it's walking, then it can only go to sprinting and then essential back. But sprint only has a one-way relationship with idle, so it can only go from sprinting to idle, but it can't go idle to sprinting. It has to go through the walk-in phase. So definitely I'll look up around Mechanim. As for actually to make the characters, I honestly don't know. Something I haven't come to yet in Unity. Sorry. I mean, as long as you got the animation, you can be able to set this. I'll tell you what, I'll go and forward you this link. Because at least it was you moving into the right place. it's on the same website you found all your models from. I just realised. So hopefully that will get you moving in the right direction. Always give you a starting point. Time left. Is it math.max? Oh. Okay, see how that looks. Cool. Just come down nicely. And shouldn't go below 0. Sweet. So move that slightly up. Okay, cool. Relatively happy with that. Save the scene. Yeah, it's getting there. I've just, as soon as I got this now, it's going to move into the game at some point. I need to get onto the gameplay at some point because it's driving me nuts not being able to like muck around with like, I don't know, just muck around with the game itself. I'm still making like the framework, showing the rendering and set. So hopefully by the end of tonight I'll get something kind of working, maybe. Right. Does add both the scene? No, just sound. Can't actually remember what it did since the last commit. Change phase 2. Okay. Add this state control for state control for different phases in the game. Vote it and resolve. Count. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to take another quick break because I need to get up, stretch, and I'll be right back, I guess. I'll be back about 10:15. That's not what I'm. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so I'm back. Hey. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, what have we got? So voting. So I got the voting in. I've got all the island names. Just need to colour things in, I guess. So you start a base. Okay, so I'm just thinking right now what to do next. Okay. So each island has to have some sort of, say, association ownership. Probably a good idea. So who owns it? Red team, blue team, or whatever other team? Since it's going to be shared across multiple places, I'm going to create an enum in a shared script. What am I going to do? Team names. Public class, no, don't really need that. Don't need that either, so it's just purely enum. Be blue and orange. And of course, classic none. So I'm lost in thought. I'm busy thinking about what to do about the teams, but team association or team assignment. But I'm just going to probably cheat and do it off a hash or something. Okay, so I've got 3 teams. Islands are so data mention public. Ooh. Okay, where's that prefab gone? Console prefabs. There's a bit prefabs into. Pray. Sweet as heck. Okay, cool. Okay. Private. So give each team name ownership. So each island has an owner. So it's owner team, ownership team, team owner. Okay, that would probably be idle to begin with. None. Okay. And the public void on team owners on owner change. So actually not change that to change owner. Team name, new owner. Don't know why I can't type in this keyboard. Okay, so basically on the new owner, check if it's the new owner. Alright, so if the owners are different, then owner now becomes so new owner becomes new owner. Okay, new owner, and based switch. Blue break case team name dot orange break case team name dot none break the default case, which I should assert and break. Assert dot is true. False. Team name is not supported. Team. Oh, that's not it. Owner dot toString. God love C# has toString for everything, including enums. Back with C++, enums were just purely numbers. So if you want to create a string for it, you had to use macros or do a mapping somewhere, which was painful. Okay, so change to blue. Public void secret. Okay, change it to gray. Sweet. Where was I? Change to blue. That's just say change to grey. Okay. Change to grey, change to blue, change to orange. Where's on the prefab? Oh, we changed it. Okay, cool. Okay, now done that. on iron create onto actually. So what I want to do is set that one. Oops. I'll set that one as blue base and this one as orange base. It's going to be blue. Okay. So what are they? Let me write this down. 0.12 and 5.0. I can probably hard code this in somewhere. Where I can put this as not in the way? There. Okay. I'm gonna do that on Island Creator, or should I put that in the game? Okay. Create world, generate islands, post island creation. What I have here is actually no, I'm gonna do it here. Makes more sense. Okay, so post island creation, blah blah blah, etc. Let's set ownerships. So team bases. Okay. Da, da, da. So I figure out where's a function for this. So create world, generate islands, private, void, set. Change. And I want the int. Okay, I'm liking this less and less now because sooner or later I'm going to make a mistake. So I'm going to leave us to do note. Right, what day is it again? Okay, 19th of May 2016. 162. To do change column row into a class so that I point. That's nice, but accidentally, right? Accident. That's fine. Actually, swap. So as I was saying before, I've done this many times in the past where column and row accidentally gets swapped when you call the function. So in this particular case, sometimes somebody would just accidentally go row column instead of column row, and it's very hard to spot because ultimately the function is expecting 2 ints. There's no difference between like column and row, and when this happens, things go a bit off, but you can't really tell because it's only a little bit off. There's something wacky going on. You can't really figure out where it is. So I'm going to do a refactor probably tomorrow. Change all these column row calls all over the place into put this into class, and that way I will never get them swap. I'll never get them wrong. Okay, change the island ownership. Island grid. Actually, both are valid coordinates. equals column is more than less than is it range count? Yep, that's right. And then our value equals oh, that's quite harsh. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Then I can assert that. True. Okay, it's true. So how about the coordinates? Those are not valid. Okay. So valid coordinates, yes. Hmm? Oh, of course. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Emerline grid. Row dot. Can I change ownership? No. Okay. Let's change. Work. Change gray. Set column row. Change owner. Oh, yeah, I know. Change owner to. Oh, no. Team. Okay. Okay, so our team name, change owner, fine, checking compiles. Oh, whoops. When did that happen? Okay, inconsistency. Parameter team names accessible. It's less accessible. What is that? Okay. Island Crater. Yeah, upgrade team phase idle. So again, what creator, island creator. So in theory, all I can do is change island ownership, column, wishes. Team blue. Hmm? Okay. So yeah, here we go. Heal. So now I've got 2 bases. Does seem kind of weird to have it there. Kind of wish I had. Don't. Kind of want to have another hexagon. Um, kind of want another like row down here, really, don't I? To make it balanced. I'm just thinking if I do that, that makes it balanced at least. Oh, how would I do that? Because that's one more. That's just one more row, isn't it? Yeah, that's just one more row. That's like. So island creator, scene controller. Put 7. Oh. Say 6. Oh, it's put it up there. That's fine. In that case, I'll change it. So that means that blue's going to start down there. So blue's going to start down there, and orange is going to start there. I'll do that instead. So 0, 0, and 5, 13. Easy enough to change. Okay, waste. Huh? I've just opened you twice by accident. There we go, yeah. Well, my keys were stuck on control, so I'm opening new windows. So there we go. So that 0, 0. Oh crap! What the other one was now. 5:13. Okay. Kid. Okay, cool. So I got one end to another end. That looks pretty good. Okay. So I'm going off for dinner. Probably about half hour, an hour or so. I'm not quite sure when. So I'll probably be back around. Let's say at the very least be 10 o'clock. So back at 10 p.m. Do my final hour, and that most of that I'll probably be spending doing doing that refactor that on my to-do list. It's quite important. Where's that refactor gone? So yeah, one do that to do. So I'll probably refactor that, change column and row into a proper data structure, so I will never get them swapped, never get confused, in theory at least. It's not when passing them around, and that will be it for the day. Cool. Catch you a bit later then, Port. Hopefully you're getting something to eat or have had something to eat. See you in a bit. How do I do this? Mute.